The First Christian Church in Casper received their shipment of pumpkins this afternoon, and families came out on this beautiful day to pick out which ones they were going to take home and carve. Pumpkins, pumpkins, and more pumpkins. Thousands of them arrived this afternoon at the First Christian Church.
We unloaded 22 tons of pumpkins. We had about 100 volunteers that came and had a lot of fun and a lot of fellowship while we unloaded one by one off of a semi-truck. So we have about 10,000 pumpkins on the ground now.
We went to the pumpkin patch and picked out some pumpkins, a lot of pumpkins.
The sunshine shining, it was a perfect day to find a pumpkin for everyone to take home.
I am so excited about being here today to pick out our pumpkins that are going to line our front porch, and kids get to make some funny faces and jack-o'-lanterns, and we carve whatever they draw. So they're quite interesting, to say the least.
We're having a lot of fun. It's a beautiful day. It finally stopped raining. We're having a good time.
Families searched for their perfect pumpkins and described what qualities they look for.
Well, I like little pumpkins, you know, they're kind of very, very small.
We've got one big one and 4 little ones picked out, so we need one more big one.
Awesome.
But my kids like tall and fat, perfect pumpkins. And they have a little bit of everything here.
Pumpkin Patch Fundraisers International is a nonprofit organization that works hand in hand with churches.
A portion of the proceeds from the pumpkin patch that we use for local work here in Casper, and then a portion goes back to the reservation, an Indian reservation in New Mexico, where they were raised and harvested. So it's just a win-win situation.
The pumpkin patch is open until Halloween, Monday through Friday, 4 till 7, and Saturdays 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. and Sundays 12 until 7 p.m. Come out and find your perfect pumpkin.
Part of an effort to save money, of course, and as a new law and regulation takes effect, it leaves some employers questioning if they can really afford it.
Part of the employer's responsibility, and also the government. Everyone's entitled to health care. Those businesses have that free choice.
It's an ongoing debate. What is a service for some is a human right to others.
I am the director of public health. I'm a nurse, and I feel that everyone deserves health care.
It's a benefit. It's definitely a perk. It's not something that I feel I'm guaranteed.
Many employers offer health insurance to their workers, but what if one day they took it away?
I feel like I deserve a raise.
That would be horrible. It would be devastating. It would be a big expense to pick up.
I can't imagine not insuring your company, so I think that that's upsetting.
Well, after the enactment of President Obama's Affordable Care Act, and according to the Kaiser Family Foundation, many companies consider it, blaming the situation on higher premiums and more people receiving coverage.
I think that's wrong.
I'd be devastated. I think I would have to totally analyze the situation to see whether or not I could afford to stay with the company.
As a function of taxpayer dollars, as a community health center and a federally qualified health center, we would expect that people who do not get health insurance will be coming to us for their health care.
What may be affordable for some, well, Dr. Ramke says is just not affordable for others.
We see a lot of folks who fall between the cracks who do not have any health insurance, and so I'd expect that employers, as they trim their rolls of people who get that health insurance, to come to us for their care.
And as a chief medical officer of Central Wyoming, he worries the government may start cutting back on not only patient reimbursements, but procedures like x-rays, MRIs, even blood tests.
It can be tweaked, and I expect that that will happen as things come out specifically about the legislation that is tucked in there that we all have no idea about.
Now, the Obama administration required a Supreme Court review on